Today we are going to talk about everything that's inside of this one. Hi guys, welcome back. Well, it is very windy today, so I hope that you are going to be able to understand me. Today I'm going to talk about everything that is in my day pack. We had an overnighter planned for this weekend, but the weather is kind of horrible, especially in the next few days. So unfortunately I am afraid we are going to skip that one, because it doesn't bring anything to hike with a small dog in the rain for 2 days. And maybe you can hear it as well. I think the flu is knocking on my door at the moment. I'm not feeling very well, so might not be an overnighter, but that gives us some time to go through all the gear that we are going to take in our backpack for the upcoming summer and spring, of course, which is coming first, and hopefully it will be coming soon, because until so far it is not much here in the Netherlands. But I'm going to take you through everything that's in my day pack. This day pack is filled with gear for myself and for Ravi. And I'm going to go through everything on the outside, on the inside, the front, the back of the pack, so that you will be able to see everything that we bring on our day hikes. So first of all, I would like to mention that usually my gear is all stuck in a pack liner, a Nyloflume pack liner. But for the purpose of this video, I took this one out because of the crinkly noise, and I think it should be very annoying for you to hear constant crinkling when I'm taking stuff out of my pack. So for the purpose of this video, it's not in my pack liner, but usually everything is. And the pack that is my day pack, you saw it a few weeks ago, is my Atom pack. So this is the Atom Plus. It's a 40-liter pack, so it offers way more space than my 28-liter I used last year. And so far I'm absolutely loving this pack, and it is so good in quality, super comfortable. So yeah, I can highly recommend this pack. This one is totally custom made, so if you're into that one, check their website out. So let's start here with the front of the pack. Let's turn the camera down a little bit so you can see it a bit better. First of all, I've got my little Moomin transferred to from my old pack to this one. I have a little light here at the front, so in case we have to do some road walking or it's getting dark, so other people will be able to see us. In here I have my hand sanitizer in a little holder that I made myself. I have my cooler cloth here on front. I usually do not use it as a P-rack. I mainly use it to wipe sweat and everything. What else I have in front here is sort of a sit pad. I got this one from Valhalla Outdoors. They embroidered our names on it, so I really like it. Let's light up my screen. Yeah, you can see it all. It's a really nice one. It's made by the Hyper D fabric that I'm using as well. It's a very large one, so this is nice to put on the floor whenever we would like to take a break or something and the ground is a little bit wet or just dirty, so that we can sit on that one. I also have this one for Ravi. I made this one myself. It is from a soft material on the outside. I have put a reflective layer inside of it and then a waterproof bottom part, so then Ravi will stay nice and warm as well, and dry of course when we are having a break. I'm also having a spare short leash for Ravi in here. He usually hikes on the flexi leash, but when we are taking a break at the terrace or at the restaurant, those things do not come in handy at all. Or when we are visiting something during the trail, then I can switch over to this short little leash. It weighs less than nothing, so this one is always with us. That's everything I have here in the front pocket. Then I move over here to the side. I have 2 of those little rubber bands on it. I would like to try to start collecting them over this year if I'm able to find some out on the trail. This part of the backpack is Ravi's water part, so to say. For now I have a 450 milliliter Dopper bottle in here, but this one will being switched out soon when the weather is getting a little bit more hot. This time of year he does need a lot of water on the trail, so when the weather gets warmer, then we are switching this out to a 1 liter bottle. And I also have this little scoop bag in here from Hike Life, in case I have to fill up his water on the go. Sometimes taps are not high enough to put a water bottle under, so that I can use this. This takes up to 500 milliliters, weighs nothing, so it's really good to have. And I have always some kind of a water bowl in here. This is the one I made myself. You saw me making a while ago on a video where I waterproofed the cotton and then made a water bottle out of it, and I must say it holds up perfectly. No leaks or anything yet. The water stays in it. It holds up really well, so we are very happy with this one. So that's in this side pocket. Then we will switch over to the other side pocket. And this one includes my own water bottle, which is just a sort of a smart water bottle, but then from another brand because we cannot get smart water bottles here. I have added a one hydration tube to it, so I do not have to take my water bottle out all the time, and I can just drink out on the bottle while we're on the trail. This one clips onto my sternum strap, so then I will be able to have water with me at all times. And I noticed that I am drinking way better when I'm using this instead of just a water bottle, because I am not into stopping every time to take out my water bottle, open it, drink something, put it back. Now with this pack I'm capable of taking it out while hiking, but still prefer this one. It also has a bit of insulation on it, so when it's colder outside then it will not freeze either. If the situation needs it where we will be hiking, I also have my Catadyne Be-Free water filter in here, but for now it's not in there because we have nothing planned in the upcoming close future that will require a water filter. What I do have here besides my water bottle is my toilet kit in case nature calls out on the trail, and in here I have my Wixie. Ladies, this thing is a game changer if you are just like me and not being able to be sitting in the woods because you wet everything just like I do. Then this one absolutely is a game changer. Here it's called a Wixie. You also have them under the name of Peace Towel, so you can check out whatever you have where you live. I have a juice of spades, which I wrapped some paracord around it because the handles are quite sharp, so this makes it a little bit more softer, so I can either bury my number 2 or Ravi's number 2. I have a little bit of toilet paper just in case, a little package of hygienic wipes, and a roll of doggy bags just to take the dirty toilet paper out of nature with me. And this is all stuffed in a little stuff sack from Hightails Designs, which I absolutely like, with a little rabbit on it, as you can see. So that's on the other water bottle pocket. Then we're going to this side of the pack. Here I have a 500 milliliter bottle. This is a reusable one. I've got it from Decathlon, put some stickers on it, and I'm going to use this one for my flavored drinks like my electrolytes and maybe some breakfast shakes in the morning. On here I have my Chicken Tramper ultralight gear camera bag. I always have my camera in here, not the one I'm filming with, but my photo camera, which is the Canon G7X Mark II. I always have that with me. So I recently purchased this, so this is absolutely a new item on my pack, and we will see how it turns out. I found out that there are some daisy chains underneath the shoulder pockets, but they run all the way through, so I'm just going to see how that is going to turn out this year. And what's also new, it's brand new. I see that I even have the plastic on the screen. I bought it at work last week when we were able to buy stuff with a nice discount. Is a Garmin InReach Mini 2. And I have been doubting about this for I think a few years, because one way I think, well, we live in Europe, we have a lot of cell service, mainly everywhere. But I noticed in the last few years as well that, although I wouldn't expect that there are quite a few, some areas, even near home, that I do not have cell service. And I'm going to do some longer hikes this year, a little bit further away from home. So I decided to go for it. And we start using the Garmin InReach Mini 2, so my mom can follow me along. And in case of an emergency, I have that SOS button, because in the past my parents were my backup, but now my dad obviously isn't with us anymore. He cannot pick me up, and usually I have the car with me, so my mom can't pick me up either. So then I always have an emergency with me, device with me, if it is needed. Hopefully I will never use it, and it can say in a few years, well, it was a waste of money, but that will be a good sign. And it's just to be sure, and a little bit of safety on my mind, on my mom's mind. So I think we're going to use this with a lot of joy. or maybe not. Because like I said, you usually do not want to use it, but then I at least can send my mom some messages that we are at camp, that we are going well, in case there is no cell phone service. Next up, the hip belt pocket. This is the one that has Ravi's treat bag on it. I always have that filled with treats. And this is also the hip belt pocket where we have our general treats. So I have some bars for me. I also have always a little bit of trail mix in here. Some on-hand snacks for Ravi. And some sweets to eat on the go as well. So this is mainly our snack bag for today. In my pack I will have another snack bag where I keep it for the rest of the day, lunch and everything. But we will get into that in a few minutes. Here on the other hand, I have a little bit of everything in here. I have sunscreen, anti-chafing cream, foot glide, a little package of it. Body glide in case I need it. It's all for chafing, and I'm going to find out this year which ones I prefer. You saw me making a video about this one because I absolutely love this one, but I recently found these at a store in Germany, so I will be trying those out as well. Have some chopstick, and also a roll of poopy bags, bug repellent, and a little packet of tissues in a little cover that I also made myself. Same print as my, where is it, hand sanitizer. So I have a kind of a set that I made for myself. So that's in that hip belt pocket, and I have a large carabiner clipped to this one, and to this one I will add Ravi's flexi leash or whatever leash she's on in case I'm using my trekking poles. And the last thing I have in here or on here is a poopy bag holder, so that I always have enough poopy bags with me for the leave no trace principles. So let's dive to the inside of the pack. Here at the top I have this little pouch. That was my first DIY project, and in here I always have everything valuable. So I have my wallet in here when we are going abroad, then I have the dog's passports in here, so everything's valuable on the top of my pack. So whenever I need anything, it's there to grab for me straight away. Then I have my puffy jacket, which is the Enlightenment Equipment Torrid jacket. I absolutely love their products. I also love their quilt, and this jacket is so nice to wear, and it's good because you can wear it all year long. It is not too hot in summer, and I get warm a lot when hiking, so that means that when we are taking a break I'm cooling down very quickly. So I love to have this one. It got too big for me last year because I lost some weight, so that was really a bummer, and the lead time at this moment is 4 months, so I wasn't able to order a new one. So now I am on my sewing machine. I made it a little bit smaller for myself, so I'm an extra seam in it. I don't know if you can see it, but that makes it a little bit smaller, so now it fits again, which I'm very happy about. Then I have these two pouches that I made myself. This is Ravi's snack bag, this is my snack bag, so I have everything in here that we will be eating during the day, also lunch. I have some treats in here, some hot chocolate in case I would like to make some, a little spoon in case I'm into hot chocolate or a cup of soup or something. We have some cookies, so all random things that we will eat during the day. And that is the same for Ravi. I need this one. It has some snacks in there for him, a little knife to cut open his treats, a bowl for him, some sanitary wipes to clean everything off after eating. So those are our two treat bag slash lunch bags. If we're taking a lunch that has to be cooled, then I will take a cooler bag, but I'm currently making that one myself, so that is not totally finished yet. But we won't take that on each hike because sometimes we do eat lunch during the trail in a restaurant or something, but when we take something that has to be cooled, there will be that item added soon as well. Next up is my first aid kit. I've made a separate video about this one, so I am not going through all the specific details right now, but this is on top of my pack as well. Or in the top, not on top, but in the top of my pack. I have my little mug. This is super lightweight. I got this one in Denmark last summer. Absolutely love it with the little moose on it. It has a carabiner, so I can clip this onto my pack as well if needed. And what I really like about this one is that it doesn't get super warm. I've got one from Finland I bought at Lapland, but that one gets so hot that when you have hot water in it for hot chocolate, you cannot hold it at all, and this one you can, so I prefer that one. I always have my cook set with me, my jet boil stash. This year I will start using my Trangia. Finally, I have it since Christmas 2021 and I haven't used it yet, but I will be doing that. So this one will be switched out with my Trangia every now and then, depending on what we will be cooking. If we just would like to boil some water for some hot drinks or a cup of soup, then this one will do. But I will also be doing some really cooking on the trail this year. There will be videos about that one as well. So then I will switch it out to the Trangia. Then in here I have Ravi's rain jacket, the Herta monsoon jacket. Always have rain clothes with us, especially in the country here at the Netherlands, because the Netherlands and rain is always one. And that means that I always have my rain jacket with me as well, which is the Patagonia Torrent Shell. Bought this one at work as well. So I'm really happy with this one, and it might be a little bit heavier than a Frog Talks or something, but I think we do not go often hiking in very bad weather, so it's absolutely worth it for me. And that I have a little bit of a sturdy jacket instead of the thin ones from Frog Talks, which you see being ripped very easily, very quickly. So this one is absolutely worth the wait for me. Then I have Ravi's booties in here. In case of an emergency that he injures his paws, then I can put this over the bandage so it will stay on, not get wet, not get dirty. Or in case that we will have some unexpected harder terrain, a lot of rocks that we didn't expect. Well, winter is behind us now, so we do not need it for the snow anymore, but this is always good to have, and it serves multiple purposes. So, and especially when we are going into the mountains, then this one is a good one to have. And then the last two items are some spare clothing for myself. I have an extra pair of socks in case my socks get really wet and cold, then I can change them out. And I always have an extra layer with me. This is just a simple Columbia sweater, and I will take what kind of sweater, whatever is clean at the moment, comes out of the washing machine, so that I can put this on in case I get very sweaty and then I'm cooling down. I can put this on the way back home or switch it out halfway during the hike. So this is everything that's in our day pack. Gear for myself, gear for Ravi, and I think that we have everything that we need. That this gear works for us doesn't mean it works for you, so always check out what works for you. What do you need on the trail? Because there might be things that you absolutely do not need out on the trail, and there might be things that you absolutely do need out on the trail where you hike that we do not use here or need here in the Netherlands, or whatever where we are hiking, for example in the Eifel or in Belgium. So yeah, I'm really happy with my day pack, everything that's in here. I think it can guide us through the trails safely and happily, and we have everything we need in case we get hungry, in case we get cold. When it's really cold, I also have a warmer layer for Ravi in here, but I took it out now because we are hopefully going into spring quickly. First aid kit in case needed. So yeah, we will be able to save out on the trail and stay safe. Although that is not a big thing here in the Netherlands because it is quite safe hiking here, but yeah, that's always nice to have some things as a backup. So I hope this video was helpful to you. Please give me some like. I noticed that we are staying behind the likes, and we absolutely need those thumbs up to get our channel grow. So it costs you 1 second, but it helps us a lot. Then subscribe to the channel and notify the alarm bell. And then as always, enjoy the outdoors. We will catch you on the next trail, hopefully very soon. Goodbye.